Thank you.
We'll start with the English ones. We'll start with the English ones. All right, guys, we've got about 15 minutes with Anthony, so who wants to start us off?
Is that English?
English.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tanıyırım.
Orxan Məlikzadə Sport TV Bakıya xoş gəlmisiniz.
Welcome to Baku in the Champions League. So you scored to the Atletico Madrid, and you haven't. Do you feel any pressure in tomorrow because you haven't scored for a while?
I wouldn't say pressure. I'm just more focused on consistency, trying to build game by game. I think it's important first and foremost that the team we're winning and we're in a good position so far in the Champions League, and tomorrow is another test against Qarabağ. They're second in their league. They've done well in the Champions League. So for my part, I just try and focus on consistency. I know the rest will just come naturally, and yeah, I think everyone's ready for the game tomorrow. So yeah.
Martin Hardy, please.
Hi, Anthony. Eddie Howe spoke very openly and candidly after the defeat to Brentford about asking himself questions and about the players asking themselves questions. Two elements to that. What were your reactions when you saw him like that? And what was the reaction from the players to kind of his call to yourselves to kind of maybe deliver a little bit more?
The players, first and foremost, we play for the coach. He's given us so much confidence and he's helped us, each and every single one, so much. So we know we haven't been perfect. We know there's times where we played really well, and I think it's just the consistency part. And if we can just remain consistent, I'm sure results will go our way. Our recent 2 away games, we won. So it's all about building momentum, really. And if we can just build on the performances in our recent games, I'm sure we'll be fine. But to reiterate what you said, I think it's important that we continue to play for the manager because he's done so much for us and he's helped us so much. So it's now up to us to continue to do what we've been doing recently and just keep on letting our football do all the talking.
Was that part of the desire in those 2 games to show how much you were behind him?
For sure, and also in recent games we have shown that, and then there's times where our performance have dipped a little bit. But again, it's that consistency that I'm talking about, and just continue to build on what we've been working on throughout the whole season. We know football ain't perfect. There's going to be games where we're probably not at our best, but as long as the work rate is there, I think that's the minimum. He's got to show it.
And on a personal level, what small things has he done to help you settle at a new football club?
Everything. He's helped me so much in each and every single area of my game. I know it's still the beginning. I wouldn't say I'm where I want to be just yet. Right now I'm just focusing on consistency and trying to build game by game. And if I can just stay patient and stay committed, I'm sure my performances will do the talking.
We'll go to Lee, then to Jordan, please.
Yeah, how far can this team go? I mean, you obviously won the Carabao Cup last season. You're still in 2 competitions this year. The sky's the limit still, really, isn't it, in terms of what you can achieve as a group? Yeah,
this squad's got huge potential, and it's such a unique squad. It's one of the tightest squad I've been involved in. We're all together, and that is showing on the pitch. And of course, we're focusing game by game. Can't look too much into the future. We've got a really important game tomorrow. These Qarabağ, they're not going to be easy, so we're focusing on that game, and then obviously time will tell how far we can go. But this club is very ambitious, and we don't come into competitions just to take part. We want to go as far as we possibly can. So we've prepared well. We're all focused, and hopefully we can go out there and put on a good performance for the fans that come in as well.
Was it hard for you when you first arrived at the club? Because obviously your friend Alexander Isak was here. He left soon after. How difficult was that for you personally to see that happen?
I think I get the opportunity to play with the national team, to be fair as well. So it wasn't too difficult. But I'd say in football, when you move clubs, there's adaptation period. There's different styles, different relationships on the pitch. but I see that as growth, and I'm learning every single day. So I just know if I stay patient and stay committed to my work, I'm sure my performances will show that as well.
Jordan, then the gentleman in the black coat.
Ty, and just going back to the PSV game, how big of a moment was it for you to hear the fans chanting your name continuously?
It's amazing. I said it since the beginning, since I got here. The Newcastle fans are the best fans in the world. Their support is unprecedented, and it's just unique. It's unique to be part of, and to hear them chant my name is always amazing. And I always try to give my best every time I step onto the pitch. So hopefully I could see a load of them tomorrow as well.
Have you felt more settled at the club probably since the turn of the year?
I'm just really happy to be here, and since I got here, the staff, the players, they've all helped me to settle in. And like I said before, there's adaptation periods in football, but it's how you respond. And for me, the work has never changed. So I just stay focused on what I can control, and then just let the rest do its talking.
The man in the black coat, please.
Will I need this?
Yeah.
Mehman Süleymanov, press reporters.
Mehman Hüseyinov, welcome to Baku. So which result of Qarabağ attracted your attention? Because Qarabağ played against some teams, but which match specifically attracted you? And did you surprised to see Qarabağ among 24 giant teams?
I'm not surprised because I've played against Azerbaijan 2 times already, and I know there's a few players that play for Azerbaijan that play in Qarabağ right now. So I was never surprised by their results. And I'd say one result that got my attention even more is when they beat Copenhagen here 2-0. And they drew to Chelsea as well 2-2, which are a big team in England. So we know it's not going to be easy. No teams that play in the Champions League is there because they can't play there. Every team in the Champions League are good, so it's not going to be an easy test. But we're all focused, we're all prepared really well, so we're all ready for tomorrow.
The man in the white shirt.
Welcome to Baku. 3 years ago, you played against Azerbaijan in your national team. And of course, some players played against you. You played against some football players. So do you think this is an advantage for you that you know some football players already from national team?
I'd say yes and no. I think every game you play is going to be different. I've played against Azerbaijan twice, one in Sweden and one here. So I'd say I know the city of Baku a little bit more than the other players. But when you're on the pitch, it's different. When you're on the pitch, is what you do with the ball that matters. And tomorrow is an opportunity for us to go out there and really show what we're about and try and go as far as we possibly can in the competition.
Go to John Murray and then to Gary Stonehouse, please.
Hi, Anthony. The manager was saying that what's struck him about you is the extra work that you've been putting in after training, everything that you've put into trying to improve yourself. So what is that work ethic and where did that come from?
That's been installed in me since young. I've got my saying that I like to use, which is précis pas pressé, which is precise, never rushed. I'm a player that always wants to find that 1%. And I know with work, you can achieve anything. If you stay disciplined and grounded, things turn. So I just try and focus on what I can control. And then if my performances are showing, that's just a result of staying patient and committed to my work. And also I've got to give props to the manager and his staff for taking the time and helping me as well. And they're always open, the door's always open. If I've got any questions I want to ask or ways for me to improve, they're always open to helping me. And also to the players as well for always helping me as well when I'm on the pitch and things like that. And yeah, that's the one thing that when I came into the club that it didn't surprise me, but I knew I really wanted to be a part of this team, knowing that they're willing to go that extra mile to help someone else.
What was that phrase?
Précis pas pressé. It's a French saying. Might take you some time to say unless you know French, but yeah, it's a French saying.
Where did you get that from?
I literally was just sitting in my room and just thought of it.
Also, Anthony Gordon, a couple of weeks ago before the PSG tie, was kind of suggesting that Newcastle, because of the way the team plays, was quite a challenge to get used to the way the team plays. Do you agree with that?
Again, I said it before, it's just an adaptation period. I've been at 2 different clubs, played with different players, played different styles, played under different managers. So for me, it's just about, first and foremost, getting used to how the team play, getting used to the relationships on the pitch, and focusing on what I can control and improving every single day and learning every single day, and then just let my performances do the talking, really.
Gary Stonehouse to finish, please.
Hi, Nick.
Hello.
We know the ambition of the owners. We know the ambition of the manager as well. Newcastle have never got into the last 16 of the Champions League before. What would it say? We've seen you go toe-to-toe with the big clubs of the Premier League, winning trophies. What would it say for where Newcastle are now on their journey to the top if you can get into the last 16 and hopefully even further?
For sure, it'd be amazing. Like I say, we're focusing on the game tomorrow, but if we are trying to look further ahead, it's just about taking it game by game, and we've got the squad to do so. The potential in the squad is honestly scary. It's so good, and it's just up to us now to do the talking on the pitch and put in the work day in, day out, listen to what the gaffer's saying and how he wants us to play, and the bare minimum is just working hard, and then the rest will just naturally flow.
And this is why you and other players last summer came to the club, isn't it? To be competing at the top in Europe.
100%, and also to develop even more. And when you got a manager like Eddie, it's a no-brainer, really. So, yeah, just take it game by game. We continue to build and just stay focused on consistency, and I'm sure we'll be fine.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Have a good evening.